Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Makeup Mondays. Today we're talking about how I achieved this look, this crimson bronze cut crease. If you want to see how I got it, stay tuned. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start with this NARS concealer. That is what I'm going to be putting on my eyelid to prep it for the eyeshadow. I'm going to be applying it with my BS Mauve flat concealer brush that you can see here. And the purpose of doing this is to give your eyelid a good foundation for your eyeshadow. Gives it a nice smooth surface. And it also helps the eyeshadow to pop a little bit more. You can either use concealer or you can use some sort of eyelid primer or eyeshadow primer. I just choose to use concealer because it's something I already always have. Less money I have to spend on something else. And I also like to use a concealer that is a little bit lighter than the concealer that I would use on my face. Using a lighter concealer helps the colors to just come through just a little bit more. Next, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Beauty Glaze Gorgeous Me palette. I got this palette from Amazon. It was only about $16. It has 63 colors and it's really beautiful. I love it. The pigment is okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. The first brush I'm going to be using is my Farrah brush 35E. I love this brush because it's really great for blending for that base color. So I'm going to go in with this orange kind of, it's almost like a burnt orange. That's the base color that I want it to have. I'm going to be applying it to the top of my lid, toward my brow bone. That's the color that I want to come through a little bit more at the top. I'm not going to be applying it to the bottom of my lid, toward my lash line, because there's going to be some other stuff coming through later on. But mainly I want this color to come through. So that's going to be my base color, and then we're just going to build off of that. I'm going to be using my Glamour Dolls brush. This is just a random brush I got in one of my Ipsy bags, but I love this brush for applying colors to my crease. And we're going to go ahead and build on this burnt orange color with a brown, that brown color right there. We're just going to warm this up a little bit, and we're going to apply that toward, more toward where my crease of my eyelid is. And we're just going to blend that a little bit above my crease actually. And we're just going to blend that in really, really well because you don't want it to be too defined, but you just want it to have a nice blended look like those, make those colors really come together and blend together well. now we're going to go in with my Farrah 22E brush to smoke this eye out. This brush has two ends, so we're going to be using that flat end with that dark brown, and we're going to smoke it out. We're going to start at the outer corner of my eye, and notice that I'm going to just dab it at first because I want that part to be the darkest. I'm going to dab that color in there, and then we're going to start blending it out because I want it to be darker, more toward that corner, and then I want to blend it out into the rest of the eye, going toward the inner corner of my eye to add a smoky feel to it. And of course you want to blend really well because you want those colors to blend well. Even though part of it's going to be a little bit darker, you still want it to blend well. You don't want it to be really defined in that area. Now we're going to go back in with that black concealer brush that I used earlier to create this cut crease. Now I have a hooded eye, and that means, as you can see, my eyelid it may seem fatty, but I have my skin hangs over the crease of my eye. So that means if that happens with you, that means you have a hooded eye. When you have a hooded eye and you need to create a cut crease, you're going to go a little bit above. See where my eye creases? You're going to create your cut crease just a little bit above where that crease is. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to go back in with my NARS, and I'm going to add a little bit of that concealer onto my brush. Now we're not creating a bold cut crease, but I could have done this without a cut crease. However, sometimes when you're using a shimmer eyeshadow, it gets lost with the other colors and it doesn't pop as much. So adding that concealer is going to make it pop. So I'm going to start at the inner corner of my eye. And what I like to do is to just dab it at first to kind of create an outline instead of just swooping it around, because once you mess up, it is so hard to really fix it because now you have concealer all over your eye into the eyeshadow that you already have there. It's really hard to fix that. So I just like to carefully kind of create an outline and dab. And I start kind of toward the inside more, and if I need to carry it out more, I will. It's better to start more inside of the eyelid than outside and have to wipe away and all of that. So once I see I have a good outline, I'm going to just start blending it toward where I want it to go. Now I'm not going toward the end from corner to corner. I'm just going a little bit to like the middle of my eyelid, and then I'm going to stop, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend that. Just use my finger to dab that and blend that into the my eyelid. Blend that in so it won't be just really like precise, but I want it to be a little bit blended, kind of have a faded look, which is what I'm doing now. And I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye so that you can get another look at how I do my cut crease. Again, I have a hooded eye. If you do not have a hooded eye, it's probably much more easier for you to do a cut crease. But because I have a hooded eye, it takes a little bit more because I have to kind of create my own kind of crease in a way, because my skin hangs over my actual crease. Now I'm going to take my BS Small detail brush, and this is what I'm going to be using to apply that shimmer eyeshadow. It is this bronzy kind of color right here, kind of like a golden bronze. And we're just going to get a little bit, and we're going to dab it actually. Because when you dab it, you get more on there, and it's going to stick to that concealer. Of course, that concealer is already tacky, and it's just going to stick to it, and you get more product on there when you are dabbing it. and it's just going to pop just a little bit more in there. So we're going to just dab that where we put the concealer, and then after we have enough on that particular area, we're going to kind of carry it over into that dark brown to have a nice blended look, so it can blend with that dark brown that we've already applied. Now I'm going to go ahead and get that Glimmer Dolls brush and go back over that cut crease where I put it with that brown color. I'm not going to get more of that brown color because there's some still left on the brush, but I'm just going to lightly go in there and bring that color back to have a blended look. I'm going to go ahead and wipe away any fallout that I may have, and I'm going to apply my foundation, highlight, and I'm also going to be contouring my face. Right now I'm highlighting my face, and I will be contouring in just a moment. If you would like a more detailed video of how I highlight and contour my face, please make sure you leave a comment in the comment section, and I will see if I can make that a video for you. I get a lot of questions about it, but I want to make sure that that's something that the people want to see. So if you would like to see a more detailed video on how I highlight and contour, make sure you leave a comment. Oh, and don't forget to like this video while you are watching, and you can also subscribe while you are watching. This next step is essential to adding that bronze look to your face. We're going to go in with Shayna B bronzer, and I'm going to add that to all the places that I have highlighted, the apples of my cheekbones, my forehead, the tips of my nose, and my chin, and it's just going to add that nice glow to your face and really add to that eyeshadow that we've already put on, and it's just going to make everything come together and pop. Now I'm going to grab that detail brush again, and I'm going to go in with that bronze color in the inner corner of my eye, kind of add like just a glow with that bronze eyeshadow. Also going on my waterline in the inner corner of my eye. Then I'm going to go ahead and also get that dark brown that I used earlier, that dark brown eyeshadow, and go on the outer corner of my waterline and smudge that in there. It's going to just give a nice complete look, smoky look to the entire eye. I'm going to spray my face with finishing spray, add my lashes that came from Amazon. And I absolutely love this brown soft matte lip gloss. It just completes the look, not too much. This look is perfect for any time of year, and it just gives like a really nice touch to the whole bronze brown look to the entire face. I love it. You can wear this look anywhere. It's not too bold, but it's just a nice glow. I love it. Love it. And I love my hair. You guys like my hair? If you want to find the details out about my hair, make sure you tune in to Watch Me Wednesday, and I will be giving you all the details about this 10-minute look. Alright guys, I think that is all for today. All the links and products will be in the description box below. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and share it. Oh yeah, and hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this one. Hit that bell button too so you can receive notifications of new videos that are posted. See you next time.